Have you ever heard of a man transforming the mundane into the magical? That's MrBeast for you. Now you may ask, who exactly is MrBeast? Not just an ordinary MrBeast is a colossal figure on YouTube, a dynamo of philanthropy, and an expert at turning the wildest of ideas into infectious content that sweeps across the internet. He is responsible for some of the most groundbreaking, captivating, and utterly astounding videos on YouTube. MrBeast's unique amalgamation of creativity, boldness, and benevolence has captivated millions worldwide. This is more than just a tale of a man, a camera, and an uncanny talent for content creation. This is the story of a sensation, a dynamic entity that has revolutionized digital content as we know it. MrBeast is not just a moniker. It's a brand, an experience, a rebellion in the YouTube world. You must be wondering about the beginnings of this YouTube phenomenon. Well, buckle up, as we're about to embark on a journey through time. Every grand tale begins with a simple beginning, and MrBeast's story is no different. Known to many as MrBeast, but born as Jimmy Donaldson in the quaint town of Greenville, North Carolina, his beginnings were as humble as they come. Since childhood, the fascinating world of YouTube held his attention. His foray into content creation began in 2012, armed with nothing more than a basic webcam, a love for video games, and a head teeming with ideas. His first endeavor was a Minecraft gameplay video, a stark contrast to the grand philanthropic spectacles he would later be renowned for. Yet, underneath it all, his charismatic charm and relatable persona were unmistakable. As a teenager, he shared his gaming enthusiasm with the online world, one video at a time. However, MrBeast's road to success was far from smooth. His initial YouTube days were a collage of trials and errors, attempts at various content types, and the challenging quest to carve his niche. He dabbled in everything from Let's Play videos to commentary, from estimations to tips on expanding a YouTube channel. Still, his viewership remained modest, and the growth gradual. But adversity couldn't dampen his resolve. With meticulous precision, he learned about the YouTube algorithm, understanding what content struck a chord with viewers. His unwavering belief that he could make a difference and turn his hobby into a profession fueled his determination, and the turning point arrived through a series of worst intros videos. These videos attracted attention, bringing in a consistent flow of subscribers. This marked the beginning of a new chapter and gave a glimpse of the impending fame and influence. Unbeknownst to him, he was on the brink of an extraordinary journey. As MrBeast's channel blossomed, so too did his yearning to effect meaningful change. Welcome to MrBeast's world of philanthropy, a universe where amusement intertwines with altruism, where laughter partners with overwhelming joy, and where the strength of the digital age is employed for the greater good. As his stardom ascended, MrBeast recognized a chance not only to captivate, but also to transform lives, to leave an indelible mark. In his world, no act of giving is too grand or too humble. From gifting generous tips to unsuspecting pizza deliverers to purchasing an entire store's stock and donating it to charitable causes, MrBeast's acts of kindness are boundless and profoundly impactful. He has also launched larger-scale missions, such as the campaign to plant 20 million trees worldwide, a testament to his pledge to people and the planet alike. But it's not just about the monetary donations or the expansive gestures. It's about the joy, the laughter, the happy tears of those who've experienced his generosity. It's about the single mother who can now provide for her family, the student who can now fund his education, the family that can now secure a home. It's about the hope and happiness that MrBeast infuses into people's lives. He utilizes his platform not merely for entertainment, but for inspiration. He exemplifies that every one of us can make a difference, regardless of scale. He inspires his followers to propagate kindness in their unique ways. This is what sets MrBeast apart, making him more than an ordinary YouTuber. He stands as a force for good, a ray of hope in a world that is often shrouded in pessimism. He's a reminder that even amidst adversity, we can opt for kindness, generosity, and love. He embodies the potential of the internet, the power of a single person to instigate change. MrBeast's mission extended beyond mere entertainment. He aimed to create an impact. MrBeast was known for escalating things beyond the usual bounds. He didn't merely participate in a game, he transformed it. His approach to YouTube was not as merely a platform, but a limitless playground. A stage where he could exhibit acts of audacity and creativity that held his audience in awe. He dared to bury himself alive for 50 hours, spend an entire day in a barren desert, and remain submerged underwater for 24 hours. These were more than stunts, they were spectacles, extraordinary events attracting millions of viewers. Beyond the physical, MrBeast ventured into mental challenges. He hosted trivia games with lucrative cash prizes and devised elaborate scavenger hunts that sprawled across multiple videos, even extending into the real world. His audience did not merely watch. They participated in the interactive experience, playing along in the game he curated. The man's creativity was not confined to challenges and stunts. He pioneered a fresh concept of giveaways, transforming them into standalone events. Be it islands, cars, or houses, no giveaway was too grand. They were not merely acts of generosity, they were shared events fostering community and excitement among his audience. And it's impossible to speak of MrBeast without mentioning his notable collaborations. He wasn't a solitary figure, but a team player, joining forces with fellow creators, influencers, and even celebrities. These collaborations weren't merely for his personal gain, they were aimed at creating a supportive and inspiring network of creators. While achieving all of this, MrBeast never lost sight of his ultimate objective: to entertain, inspire, and make a lasting impact. He utilized his platform not merely as a content hub, but as a tool to effect change. In doing so, he redefined YouTube's landscape, setting an elevated bar for content quality. MrBeast was all about pushing the envelope, and his audience couldn't get enough of it. As we ponder the intriguing question, what's next for a man who seems to have done it all? We can't help but delve into the exciting possibilities ahead for MrBeast. From his humble beginnings, we've watched his journey to becoming a beacon of philanthropy and a trailblazer in the content creation realm. What does MrBeast's horizon look like? Surely with his portfolio of accomplishments, one may assume there's not much left for him to seize. Yet, if we've learned anything about MrBeast, it's his knack for surprising us. Forever evolving, innovating, and questing for the next groundbreaking thing, it's evident his journey is far from over. Could we anticipate more alliances in his future? MrBeast's collaborations with a myriad of creators and personalities have added a unique blend to his content. These partnerships serve not just as a source of entertainment, but also as a vehicle to broaden his reach and impact. There is great potential for MrBeast to join forces with other influential figures, thereby expanding his sphere of influence and crafting more captivating content. And who could overlook his pioneering approach to content creation? Never one to sit back on his achievements, MrBeast constantly pushes the envelope, ventures into new formats, and uncovers fresh strategies to engage his audience. While pinpointing the exact nature of his future content is challenging, we can confidently anticipate it will certainly be revolutionary and engaging. Continuing his philanthropic ventures is another expectation we have of MrBeast. His inherent generosity forms the bedrock of his identity and his brand. Be it lavish giveaways, job creation, or tree planting initiatives, MrBeast's dedication to bettering the world is commendable. This ethos of giving is anticipated to be a key component of his future ventures. So, what does MrBeast's future? We expect increased creativity, more collaborations, continued philanthropy, and undoubtedly more surprises. The anticipation of where MrBeast's dynamic voyage will lead him next is thrilling, but one thing is certain: MrBeast's future sparkles with promise.